gentlemen, and welcome to another fantastic weekend of Formula One racing here on the EGL Extreme Gaming League. I'm Tipsy Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Vance. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. We have a full grid lined up, some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience viewing footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. There we go, all the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is it going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's take it out and away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone because I have a feeling. Oh no, Timo comes under the pressure in the traction zone. I tried to mount up another overtake on 23 trademark.
And Timo are oh, it's not pit. Oh no! Oh my god, this so sorry, control myself. So Timo
I wouldn't be gonna put it so they can stand at the back together again. Just like Timo likes it.
How many times did you see how many times Timo tried to get into the pit?
No. Hello guys, welcome to SLR Season 5. I'm Van Beats, joined by Wimpy. Wimpy. Alright, Wimpy's here, I don't know where he is, but yep, hopefully volume's all good. Can't hear the game or Wimpy. Wow, really? Like, can you not hear the game at all?
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, there was some glitching going on. Just confirm if you guys can hear me properly. It's nice to be back, and nice to be back on the panel with Van Beats, of course, the old OP commentators from back in the days with last season's Tier 3.
Oh, wow.
Privileged to be back with you, man. Thank you very much for inviting me over here.
Okay, we have no game sound. That's very awkward. Let me try to figure this out, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully get this quick.
All right. Well, while he's on sorting the sounds out, I can see he's spectating someone. It's a Ferrari, I guess. Oh, he's just restarting his stream quick. We apologize for the technical issues, guys. This is the first race of the season. It's always some issues to be sorting out. But we'll be doing it in a quick minute. Awesome. There we go. Welcome back, everybody.
All right.
All yours, Vin.
So I'm getting mixed feelings on Wimpy. Is he too loud or too quiet? Game low, Wimpy low. Okay.
Apparently they can't hear me. I'm very soft or something. Is that correct, guys? Confirm. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I turned it up on the mixer, so hopefully that helps. Turn it up even more. If the game is quiet, I'll turn that up too on the mixer. Alright, how's everybody now? Wimpy, can you say something real quick? God dang it. Why do we have to have these problems right now?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Confirm, guys. Can you hear me on stream? It seems like everything's sorted.
I hope. I mean, as long as they can hear us fine, and then... But still no game, Chief? Are you sure? Because... if the game's quiet, then maybe it's because this setting here. I'll just turn that up, I guess.
Apparently the game sound is very soft. You need to up the game sound.
I just did. Oh my, I see now it's okay, and then Chief is saying crank it up. I don't know. Turn it up in
Alright,
game.
well, while he's sorting out the audio issues, let's go through the grid. We've got mostly majority of the guys back from last season in Tier 3, including our champion though, but Mr. Crimsonium. So it's going to be interesting to see whether he's out and on defending his championship this season or what he's planning on doing. And then, yeah, we have the likes of Daru coming in Tier 3. He's run a couple of races as reserve before. He's now in a seat for Tier 3. Our reserves joining us tonight will obviously be Total Wizard and Galileo. He seems to be a very fast boy from what we've seen last night or the night before. So I think we're gonna have a really close grid up on the front if
Alright.
if those guys get it right.
Yeah, so we have a lot of interesting new faces in Tier 3. Keyboard Magazine being one of them. He'll definitely be fighting alongside the other two keyboard users of Mozzie and Crimson for that championship title there. But, you know, anything can happen. A lot of people can definitely improve, especially coming into the new game. I know it's definitely been easier for me, so it's going to be interesting to see who improved coming from game to game.
Oh yes, for sure. One thing that has definitely changed with the new game is the strictness of the corner cutting. It's ridiculously strict. Ask me, I know. Especially, one thing that's been a talking point between the guys was the new the safety car rules under the safety car and the virtual safety car. What we need to used to do in the back in the previous game and previous seasons. When you get the notification the safety car is going on the VC, you start speeding up, you even break your delta, you don't get penalized for that, but it's different. I got penalized the other night in 2 SRL Tier 3 for a 0.009. So it's definitely effective, and it's definitely working. I can confirm that, and that's one thing that the drivers must be looking at for tonight. Not being caught out by that. It's an easy drive-through penalty that can spoil your whole race for you.
So right now, Renault is looking pretty good on the front row with Ferrari right behind them. Still have a couple more people still waiting to do laps in. Dragon, pretty strong driver. I'm pretty sure he can definitely put himself in the top 6 here. Coming into the final turn. Has a pretty good exit. And he will set a time, okay. 21.4, good enough for 9th at the moment. But I'm sure he can definitely improve here. Gonna go ahead and try to...
Sorry.
What? Oh,
It's
someone...
amazing how some of these guys can still drive this game on keyboard like Mr.
Oh,
Keyboard
yeah.
Magnussen. It's I don't know how they do it, man. It's already so tricky to drive the car on a wheel or even a pad, and then they come along and kick my butt on a keyboard. Like, what aliens are they? You know, it's ridiculous.
Maybe keyboard is just OP, you know?
Yeah, like always. But I must say, Motocross are in P1 currently with a 120.3. It's pretty much equal to what we've seen in 2 SRL Tier 3 earlier in the week on Tuesday evening. I think the pole position time was a 1:19.7. So we're currently about 6 tenths off from their pace. But let's see if the SLR boys got what it takes to keep it up with the 2S boys.
I'm on board with G. Koreas, hopefully I said that right, in the Haas. He's yet to finish a lap here, and he just invalidates the fast left right there. That's unfortunate to see. He'll have to hit right now. Let's try to see one of these medium runners here. Flash River about to start a lap, and Fubar is in traffic ahead of him, so we'll have to keep an eye on him later on in the lap here. But Flash River on the mediums, looking to set a good time here. Has an okay turn 1. Locks up into turn 3. That's going to definitely cost him a little bit of time there. Has a pretty slow turn 5, it is.
Alright, yeah, we have 27 viewers. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining and tuning into this EGL channel, your ultimate racing channel. Over here, champions are born, champions compete against each other, and we have a Thunderdome. We won't say which tier yet. It's still in the making, so we'll just leave it there for now. Otherwise, I'm going to have a lot of guys on my case. We'll see. The tiers will speak for themselves. But my boys, they are focused tonight and they are ready for this. The hype is real. So, yeah, I believe in the boys. They can do it. Not the Thunderdome.
Let's see what time Flash River can pull on the mediums here. He will set a time good enough for 18th place at the moment on the mediums. Fubar right behind him. Can he get past Flash River on the mediums as well? Let's see. And he won't. Koreas comes into the pits after invalidating, and let's see if we can find someone on an out lap here. Motocrosser is on a hot lap, looking to set an even faster time. Crimson retires. That is actually on track. Let's see if I can see someone next to him. It's going to be right here. Yeah.
For the champion.
He's right in the middle of the road, so he's going to definitely cost a little bit of time to some people there. let's go back to Motocrosser here. That's unfortunate to see from Crimson, but he can definitely pull through again. But it's going to be a lot more of a challenge this time around, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do here. Motocrosser now coming to the final 2 turns here.
What is going over the line with the DRS wide open?
That is an
What
excellent
What is the 19?
exit.
Well, are we gonna have a 19? Ooh,
Oh, almost. So close, but that's
great
3 times
lap,
faster right now. His teammate Keyboard is in Sector 2 at the moment. Can he do any faster as well? Renault right now
Whoa,
looking like a
with
strong pairing.
0.009 up on his time, so it can be anybody's game.
No, I don't think Motocrosser can do another lap, I think, because he has to pit and that might not be enough time. So that was his final lap basically, so the pole position to beat as Keyboard actually invalidates is going to be 20.064. Right now, a lot of people are in the pits. Grosjean is on an out lap here. Eversack's on one lap old tires, so he won't be doing a lap, I think. Bowman, I think, just pushed himself up to 7th. Let's see, I'm going to watch one of these Williams here. Radius here. I think I said that wrong, but it's fine. Radius, I'm sorry. I butcher names a lot, but he's coming into the straight here.
It's the rainbow car. Beautiful entry into the chicane.
Oh, and he
Nicely-
invalidates.
Nice and early on the power.
He
got
did.
invalidated.
Yep, his teammate though was right in the same section, so let's see, will he invalidate now? Dragon coming up. And actually, he may have already invalidated, but yeah, he already did. His ERS is at 0. Okay, let's see. Their Hammer is on a lap here. He'll be looking to put in a good quick one here. Now look at that time right here. This shows how competitive Tier 3 is. 21.0 is 5th, and the Hammer, who's only 9 tenths back right now, is all the way in 7 teams, so it's a very close grid.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, Max said on chat that they're very similar to Tier 4. Absolutely, man. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen a 119 yet. But we'll definitely see that tomorrow night with the Tier 2 guys. So a
Definitely.
lot of us boys up on Tier 2.
Oh, and their Hammer invalidates. That's the final lap he can do. It's unfortunate.
That chicane is so tricky, man. If you get it slightly wrong,
Yeah.
you get it invalidated, or if you get it right, you gain a lot of time. So
I'm on
Very
board
tricky.
with Daro here and the Alfa Romero. There's a lot of laps about to be being played out soon, so we'll have to keep an eye on who's doing what here, as there is a Haas off Sector 2.
or lose a little bit of traction on the exit of that corner. All the way down the back straight. Let's see how
Dragon retires in front of him.
the chicane.
Dragon may have crashed into the wall here, and he might be on the racing line. Is he a little bit?
Luckily not, he just missed him.
Yep. That's a crash I think we saw last night as well.
Yep. But I could see that Dara didn't get the best chicane, though he completely missed the entry point of the chicane. Could have definitely gained another 2 or 3 tenths if he entered it in the right line there. But yeah, let's see when he gets over the line. He's currently on a 121.7. He was up on his time, if I'm not mistaken.
And he puts himself into 12. Not bad at all. That's a pretty good starting point for sure. Let's see who else can we watch on a hot lap here. No frets in 6. Can he do any better in that Ferrari?
Okay, so apparently the game is still very low. They're saying they can hear me, but they can definitely deal with me being a little bit loud on stream. If you can maybe do some adjustments there, please. Maybe
Yeah.
up it by 1 click.
I already turned the
Thank
game
you,
up to like 10.
We'll
Right.
see what we can do.
I just turned you up right now as
Thank you very much. I think it's more the game audio that they're worried about.
I already had that all the way up.
Oh god, and in-game sound also up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very weird. Normally I can't even hear myself talking when my in-game sound's all the way up.
What?
Mine's actually on 2 currently.
I turned my headset down so I can be manageable, but everything is like turned up right now. Hopefully, I mean we haven't seen anyone type in chat in like
That
10
is
minutes,
Very
so
weird.
I have no idea.
Good evening, Mr. Joel. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Metal Legend says, hopefully cleaner than tier 4. You got that right, man. This is tier 3. This is not tier 4.
Oh, Keyboard had a purple sector 2, but he invalidates in sector 3. That's very unfortunate here as he loses second position to Galileo there. No frets. Put himself in the 4th when we were dealing with the audio issues there. And let's see. The last person doing a lap here is Rad here in the Williams.
I'm really surprised we haven't seen a 119 in qualifying today. I
And-
kind of expected that from some of the boys, but yeah, it will probably come later in the season. They'll find their mojo and get back into the game. I mean, it's a complete new handling. Which can I say? Handling. What's the word I'm looking for? Handling model. So we all gotta learn it from the start again, you know. Alright, so it seems like Motocrosser is on pole position with Galio, the reserve guy, in P2. Also a really, really good lap from him, 120.2.
What I'm interested to see is how Crimson will climb. Starting in 16th. I think if he was able to finish a lap, I bet he could have put himself near 3rd or 2nd. Maybe even 1st. We'll have to see though. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah. Oh, and apparently he's on an outlap here, even though there's only 1 second of time left. But the time remaining is actually not going down, so I'm very confused. I guess we're going to have to see him do a lap here. I don't know if this counts as cheating because he's getting all that extra extra stuff from the traction and whatever, but he's still on an outlap apparently. So I don't know. I mean, this is Codemasters.
Right. Let us know on chat, guys. Who do you think will win this race tonight? Give us a heads up. Who do you think? Come on. Let's get chat going and smash the like button, please. Or shall I say, like that smash button.
Quali is over, and honestly, in my opinion, I think my former teammate Keyboard Magson can definitely win this, but Motocrosser as well. Definitely both pretty fast drivers, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of feel towards the new guy, Kalilio. I saw him race, and the man's got some talent, man. Not taking anything away from Motocrosser, he's also a fast boy and can be really fast if he wants. I know he's much faster than the time that he's posted, but yes, it's Australia and it's not easy. Let's see what's going on in chat. Who do you think will win? Let us know. Metal Legend says top 3 all finish. Okay, we'll see about that.
Yep.
The enemy killer says the traffic is deadly. I take it he had some issues with traffic on his final qualifying run. Alright.
Alright, so session begins in 30 seconds.
We are about to start the first Tier 3 race of the season.
In Australia at all.
2020, yeah boy.
If I remember right, we missed this race. We started Tier 3 in China, right?
Yeah, that's correct. You started on round 3. You got a really, really...
Where we did half points, which was...
remembrance. Yeah, so this is pretty much the first Tier 3 Australian Formula 1.
Alright, so let's look at tires real quick while we're in the formation lab. Looks like a lot of people have opted in for the medium tire. Do you think this is the right choice? If you're in the back?
In the back? Nah, yeah. I would still go for fresh salts, man. You can push them another lap or 2 further and easily go to
the predicted
hards towards the end. Even medium if you're good on saving your tires. Like
yeah.
Some of the tier 1 guys did it on at practice lobbies early in the week, but it's not for the faint-hearted, man. You gotta look. You really gotta look after your tires if you want to get to the end on soft mediums. But the safest choice is obviously soft, hard. The
Yeah.
hards, they're not too bad, but I can tell you one thing: they take a while to warm up. I felt it last night. It took me about 2 or 3 laps before I eventually could get proper grip. I was sliding around, and yeah. So it's just one thing to look out for: is that cold hard tires. It's not easy.
Do you think we'll see a good amount of safety cars or what?
To be honest, the guys that I'm looking at in tier 3, they're all pretty good racers. I don't think anybody would be taking unnecessary chances. We'll probably have 1 or 2 safety cars, but I don't think there would be anything major or massive incidents, man. I trust these guys. I know they can have a good race. They are in tier 3 because they have been picked on merit to what we've seen and pace, so yeah, let's see what happens. It's not an easy track. Anything can go. But
Yep.
yeah.
So here we go.
All yours, man.
Yep, we're just gonna wait for the grid to line up here, and we will get underway. 29 laps of Australia coming up. Just gonna try finding a good camera angle here.
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Good luck, sir. All yours.
It's 5 lights and then we're off here in Australia in tier 3. Let's see who has a good start here. Coming into turn 1, it looks like Galileo's already in the lead. Motocrosser having a bad start and down the field. Everyone seems to have taken it pretty cleanly, but oh no, there's an Alfa Romero who hits a wall.
He hit
That was
the wall hard.
Bowman.
It was Bowman. Yeah, he got pushed out wide and hit the
Oh,
wall hard.
and there's
He
a Red
definitely
Bull and
lost out
Haas.
quite a big chunk of his front wing, man. That did not look good for him.
Yeah, he definitely might have to pit here, and so far it's been pretty clean, but trying to look at the back here, make sure everyone's safe coming into these few corners here.
Yeah, he's missing his front left and right in plate of the wing, so he's picked up major damage, man. That's really bad start for Bowman.
But so far it is so good. Everyone's keeping it nice and clean.
Yeah, in front, as I said, Galalio, the new reserve guy, is in front leading the race from Keyboard Magnussen with Motocrosser. Keyboard had a brilliant start of the line though. He almost got between Galalio and Motocrosser there into turn 1, but they closed him down. So, but Keyboard Magnussen, just look at him pushing Galalio all the way. He's eager. He is on the move. He's definitely in a race mood tonight.
This is not the start Motocrosser would have wanted. Oh,
And
and Galalio misses up.
loses traction and goes off the line, and Keyboard is in the lead.
That might just open the door for Motocrosser to use his overtake button maybe and get past him.
Yeah, sorry, Galalio goes around the outside and turn 1. No, he heals it a little bit, but he still keeps his nose in. Made slight contact with Keyboard, but he's still going through. But this is good racing between the top 3. As the Ferrari of Grosjean's also joining in the party as Galalio goes around the outside of Keyboard, and he makes it stick. Great move, nicely done there.
That's going to be very intense fighting between these Renaults and that one racing point here. Look at them fighting really hard right now.
Yeah, you just can't take your eyes off them, man. It's great racing so far.
It looks like the Mercedes of Ufer has an incident down there. And let's go down the grid a bit. Actually, wait, are they going to make a move? Yes, there is going to be a move by Keyboard right there. What a move.
Around the outside, what a move, man. Experience at its best. This is brilliant racing. Absolutely stunning stuff. Slight contact, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just pure hard racing, and it's good.
Mozzie
This is what we need.
overtaken by heat, and I think we have an incident down here with Crimsonium. Yep, he is down. He has spun a little fast left to right-hander there, and let's go back up again. Koreas, a lot of people are really close right now.
It is so unlucky for the reigning champion to have such a bad start in Australia.
Mozzie getting overtaken again. I think he might have some sort of wing damage or something, but no, actually the person who made the overtake just made a mistake as Mozzie actually goes into the pits. Let's see what he wants to do here. I'm assuming he'll probably switch to the hard. Yep.
Yeah, back in front it's still a Renault 1.3 Galileo in the Racing Point P2 and Roshan with a Ferrari all over the back of Motocross as the Racing Point again tries to
Oh,
go
and they
around the
tap.
outside of Madison.
Oh,
There's contact. Oh,
no.
He's why he's gone over the grass. That is so unlucky. That is so unlucky not to see him to stay up there. That was good racing. Wow.
Galley
What
will
a
have...
statement being made by Galileo. Brilliant stuff. He's now defending from Radios and P7. Seems like he's got damage. Let's see if we can pick up something on his front wing. Nothing major.
oh, are they going to go
Front
pretty
wing
wide
is
here into this? Yeah, look, Gallio's losing a lot of speed here
Oh.
as he and Rad overtake him. Something
Yeah,
definitely
that's-
must have happened here because I can't
Definitely-
see him.
Definitely carrying some damage there, man.
And Keyboard now about to be overtaken by Grosjean. Grosjean picks up second place, so something must have again happened with these drivers here.
Yeah, Grosjean has been keeping Motocross under pressure the whole time while Galileo was in front, but now they switched around and Grosjean's taken P2 away from Keyboard Magnussen. Look at Motocross is starting to pull away, 1.1 second already in the lead.
And Galileo will have DRS to get past Radius, hopefully. Let's see, but I don't know, man. I mean, look at that distance that he and Radius are pulling right now. I don't know if he has some sort of damage or something, and he actually picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting turn
Yeah.
one, and we have a virtual safety car. No Frets retires
Ooh.
in the fast left chicane area, so he must have
Yeah.
hit the curb and crashed. That's unfortunate
So
to see.
unlucky for the man. I feel for him, man. He did great in qualifying. He had a great start, and he was hanging right up there, looking for a great podium chance at least today. But the race is still long. Let's just not throw it away yet. It's only 4 laps in a 29 lap race, so I
Yeah.
reckon he's definitely a guy to look out for in the future. He's a great talent, and we're happy to have him here in SLR.
And we're back
So,
under racing. Let's see who can get a better start here up front. Can Keyboard get anywhere near Grosjean? I don't think he will. But down the field, I'm seeing Eversnax and Galileo again. Galileo losing out on another position. I wonder what is
Clearly
wrong.
wrong there. I wonder. Seems like he's struggling with grip.
Is this?
He
It feels
probably-
like
probably
overall
has,
speed.
slight wing damage, but it cannot affect him that bad. He's really,
Yeah.
really struggling big time.
I really wish I had my telemetry thing to see if he has wing damage because I'm
Oh,
not seeing anything right
next
now.
Week, next week.
Next race for sure, but Heat now maybe looking to make a move on the 6th place Williams here.
Yeah,
He
it
will
seems
have
like he's
DRS.
struggling on his tire or something. If I'm him, I'll put as soon as I can onto hards and try and push to the end. If there's a safety car, just switch back to mediums and he's on for the go. But we'll see what outpays up. Maybe he gets some luck, safety car luck. But so far, pretty clean, man. I must say, I'm really impressed with the racing so far seen. Good close racing. No dodgy driving from anyone.
Oh, and Heat.
But
Will
sorry.
he be able to make the move? He's really catching up on Rad here. I think he has this in the next DRS done for sure.
Yeah, he's also running a really good race though. One
Yeah.
of the guys that has been overlooked so far by us. Yeah, he's also a young talent. Came in.
Oh.
Oh, he's going for almost lost his front wing. He also came into the league recently. Think about
That's
just the last part of last season. If I can
Oh,
remember.
these 4 drivers are so close. That one mistake by Heat trying to overtake in that awful area is going to allow Eversnax to probably put some pressure on. Rad is in a really good position though on those mediums.
It seems like the Force India is now trying to hold on to the back of Eversnax. I wonder if he's found his mojo again. Hopefully for him, he'll try and come back. The car definitely looks much better than what it looked a couple of laps ago. And I see someone's asking in chat. It's my name is One Piece, sir. I'm the South African guy with no accent. It's only me. Yeah, so it seems like he's hanging on to these guys. If he can just try and hang on till the pit stop, and if he does have wing damage, try and change his wing and get back out there fighting. But he's gonna have a hard time catching those front guys because Motocross is putting the hammer down, man.
Yep, Galileo's still looking for that move. But I think this four-man fight's about to become even bigger with the train right behind them as well, coming closer and closer of Dragon and Krius, and even their Hammer and Flesh slowly creeping up behind these drivers here. This is the closest battles that we're seeing right now.
Oh, Fulber picks up a 3-second penalty. It's the first one. Lots to come, trust me. What's happening with Mozzie Gaming? He's almost right at the back all by himself.
He had the pit earlier, so I guess that he's still trying to catch up.
Right, yeah, damage. But what's interesting for me is Radios and P6 on the medium tire. I wonder what's he thinking. What is he...
Oh, and Duluth retires in the same place that No Fret said. Is that a safety car? Nope, it's good enough for only for a virtual safety car. Second one of the night. 6 laps in. It's going to slow these 4 drivers down a bit, but let's see who has the better exit once we get racing again. Up the field, we see Futuristic and Total Wizard pretty close together now as well, fighting for 4th at the moment here. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well.
Oh yes, for sure. One of the guys I'm looking forward to get into Tier 3 in the future is Total Wizard. Also, of course, Galileo. That guy's really fast boy. Possible Tier 2 pace. He's, yeah.
Crimsonium.
More of them in the future.
Crimson Pits for hards, and oh, Total Wizard gets a drive-through for speeding under VSC. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but probably not, considering what you had before. And we're back on the racing, and looks like everyone is still in the same position here. Eversnacks, though, closing in on Heat. Can he make a move? This is almost, look at this train. It's pretty much coming in from, like, what is that, 6 to 13?
About 11th, 13th, jeez. Yeah, 13th, that's correct.
That is
Might see
insane.
some nice action, but I'm really impressed. Once again, like I say, the guys keep it nice and clean. This is good racing, man. Not the fastest, but definitely good and clean.
One mistake will definitely cost a lot right now, and no one's making any, so this is good to see here. Can Galileo get past Eversnacks? Up coming straight with DRS, maybe overtake us all. He has a bunch of ERS right now, so maybe he can deploy some here. As we're seeing 2 pit stops from Keyboard and Wizard, that's going to be onto the hards, I would say. This might be too early for the thing.
No, you can do it. I stopped last night on lap 9 and went to the end with about, I think it was just under 50% tire wear, so you can easily get to the end. Good call.
Yep, their hammer pits for mediums. So he might be going for the 2-stopper there. And oh, yeah, we're seeing someone off. Who is that? That is Motocrosser, I think. Yeah, that is. Motocross.
Oh, he's lost it from the lead.
Yeah,
oh, that is heartbreaking. He's lost his almost complete front wing. I wonder what happened there. How did we miss that? That is a huge change in the front. He was running away almost 2 seconds in the lead and he lost it.
I'll say
He must
Grosjean.
be kicking himself.
Grosjean will be a happy man right now. He's almost 4 seconds in the lead right now, in a very good position in that Ferrari. And let's see, Galileo is so close to Eversnacks. He's basically tasting 5th place at the moment, if he can do it here. He is so close.
Good evening, Quentin. I think that's a Dutchman in chat, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, and we're seeing another yellow flag, but it looks like it got taken care of easily. And Galileo will actually be pitting, so we'll have to see if this undercut here will work against the people who decided not to pit just now. Grosjean, I think this is a smart move by him to pit right now with that crashing motor. Make sure they don't catch up.
Yeah, and Grosjean pits for hards, as Futuristic and Radios only 4 tenths apart in the lead. Futuristic running P1 in the McLaren. So, but what's interesting is Radios is holding up onto his back on mediums. So this shows you the man's got some pace.
I'm interested to see how far he can take these mediums, if he'll be able to put on the softs later on, because he's definitely keeping up on the pace right now, and if he swaps to the softs, then these guys going on to the harder tire are definitely going to have some troubles with him. And down here, Eversnacks right behind Heat. These guys, I believe, should be pitting around now, but they might wait an extra lap. I don't know, we'll have to see. Will Eversnacks try to overtake Heat before then? Oh, he has a little mistake. Could have been dangerous there, but I don't think he's close enough for a move.
Oh,
Nope.
all of his back now. Will he be able to deal with the pressure? The heat is definitely on.
I think we should see him pit. I think Futuristic, no, they're not. They're gonna take it one more lap.
Yeah, it's just amazing how Radios is hanging on to the back of him with mediums. Seems like he's actually starting to catch him now. Probably the DRS working for him. But yeah,
Curious
with always,
bits.
I see front wings flying. Someone made contact. It's one of the leaders.
Really?
Radios is missing a front left in plate. What happened there?
Ooh.
Oh, Radios.
Yeah, you can
There
really
was
see
contact.
it's hurting his time a lot right now. You can see he's dropping temps right now
Yeah.
like crazy.
Front left in plate. Oh, that is
In that
heartbreaking
one
for him as
sector
well.
alone, he's lost like 1.5 worth of time there, and that is insane. He's about to get overtaken by Heat and Everstacks. And
This is even much better for Grosjean. He will
yeah,
be even smiling bigger now.
Eversnack, can he make up enough right now to make a move? He has actually the other Williams right behind them. Dragon. Let's see, are they going for a move here? Look like they're almost attempting something heat dependent well though. Which one of these two will pit first, or maybe they'll pit together, I don't know. Let's see.
If I was Radios, I would put immediately for Horn to go.
They gotta be careful here. Let's see, yep, Radios is pitting. Oh, but he hits the grass a bit. And that's definitely gonna hurt him a bit because he was on the mediums, but he did still a pretty well job.
Look at enemy killer, Eversnacks. He's all over the back of Hit. He's really turning the Hit on.
Yeah.
He's putting a huge pressure.
I'm surprised.
Let's see how.
Oh, he has
He's moving
low
for the
ERS mode. Oh, he's gonna go on the grass. A little bit of lag there, and it looks like they're gonna go side by side into the start here.
Oh, he ran slightly wide, almost lost it on traction there, but he's hanging on to Hit. Hit is coping with the pressure currently, but
Dragon now putting
those
pressure on
softs
Everstacks.
possibly have a lot more life left.
Dragon.
Those softs must be on huge.
Dragon's in a really good position on the mediums right now.
Oh yes.
And so is Flesher behind him, and Grosjean's creeping up as well on there. But Dragon just picked up a 3-second time penalty, so that'll hurt his time in the end here. But
It was
this
probably
fight is
big for a
insane.
safety car to try and save some tire life for that mediums, but it's gonna be touch and go to get from here towards the end on mediums. It's gonna be really, really close. You're gonna have to do a really good job looking after your tires. As the enemy killer is looking towards the inside, going for the sand,
and that
and almost loses it.
puts Dragon in third at the moment. These two, Heat and Everstacks, they should be pitting. Like,
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
both of them. But those tires are at the end of their life. That was
So-
some scary moments.
that will put.
And we have a new leader, Mr. JQ or Dragon. In the Williams, something
Now,
that we
I
would
think-
not see let in the real Formula 1.
I think they're gonna pit again, Lush and Dragon, but it'd be really cool to see them take those to the end if they can. But Grosjean,
Yeah.
6 seconds away right now. He's still holding that lead, but behind him is Keyboard and Galio, so there's still some work to be done. He doesn't have that 4-second gap anymore.
If JQR and Flash ain't stopping again, Grosjean's just, all he needs to do is just do what he does best. Put some good laps in, don't push the tires too hard. He's got extra life in those hards. Their tires will fall off towards the end if they manage to get there. Otherwise, this would be a really, I wouldn't say easy win, but straightforward win. But I do see Keyboard Magnussen is all over the back of Grosjean though. It's only 7/10, and they're both on hard, so they don't have to stop again.
So I think
So,
we missed it in the pits, but Heat and Everstacks. No, Futuristic. Yeah, Futuristic came out behind those two. So he must have had a wing change or a penalty or something.
Yeah, somebody saying on chat the tire graphic is bugged for some reason. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs in the game currently, so just bear with us. We're trying to figure out and keep up with us doing what. Yeah, we'll try and do the best we can.
Yeah, I think they're right because it says they're on 0 laps, but this is definitely not the first lap they've done it, so yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to know then how long they've been on the mediums because I've not been paying attention.
Yep.
Futuristic gets
Sure,
past
Keyboard
Ever
is pushing
Snacks.
yeah, sorry. Keyboard is also catching Grosjean. He's pushing harder and harder.
And their hammer's about to be overtaken by Heat here coming into turn 3. I think this is a simple move for Heat. Hammer in 7th place at the moment. Pretty good position by him. And there's a sector 2 yellow flag. It's going to be Grosjean, I think. Or no, that's Flesh. Okay, Flesh into the wall. He must have hit that curb a little bit too much and definitely lost grip. I know I've done that mistake before, and that's going to cost him quite a bit of positions. Let's see, get the car turned around right now. Hopefully the people in front of him or behind him are safely getting out of the way here, but you hate to see it. He was in a pretty good position. He'll have to pit, I guess, but we'll have to see. His teammates right behind him. His wing actually looks fine, which is surprising considering that I know we're on full damage. So he must be very lucky.
Oh, two McLarens going side by side. Sorry, Van.
Yeah,
Two
these
McLarens going
McLarens.
side by side. I wonder if there's team orders involved. I doubt it. Flesh Ribbon, Futuristic, they are teammates. I think they are together in Discord as well, so they will definitely be communicating. I think that was a lift off there for Futuristic.
Yeah, so Dragon pits her hards. That puts Grosjean back into the lead, but 7/10 behind him is Keyboard, and 5 seconds behind Keyboard is
we got
Galio.
another wing flying man. I'll tell you where all the action is actually from P6 to P9. The two McLarens trying to pass JQR in the Williams, and of course the Haas is also trailing in the shadows through the traffic. We got a 4-car train here battling it out. But the two McLarens looks like they're working together.
Oh, I saw that. That may cost them there.
That was scary. Ever Snacks taking full advantage and grabs the P8 from Flesh Ribbon P9. Now let's see if we can catch up to JQR and Futuristic in front of him. But you could see how well the two McLarens were working together there.
I'm gonna go up the field real quick and look at Keyboard. He's on the back of Grosjean. He's gonna have the DRS, and he doesn't have a lot of ERS, but let's see what he can do here into the straight real quick.
Ocean Chief saying on chat that Flesh River is getting intermittent black screens. That's also a bug that's been running around in game, I believe. So unfortunate for him. Just hope they sort this damn game out as soon as they can. I mean, this is what we want to do, man. We want to race. We want to struggle.
Dragon now on the back of Futuristic, on those hards. He'll be looking to make a move on him soon. It looks like Keyboard is on the back of Grosjean, but I'm not sure if he can make any overtakes yet unless there's a big mistake by Grosjean. And Keyboard picks up a 3-second time penalty as Grosjean has a slow exit, so he'll be looking to attack and coming into this turn here. He definitely won't risk it now, but he will have an opportunity with this DRS maybe. Let's see.
Keyboard is full on attack. He's going for it. He's decided it's time.
I'm carefully looking at the intervals behind us so we can see that train if anything happens, but Keyboard.
Ooh, his Keyboard locks up slightly. But look at Kalalio, he's all the way back in P3. I just realized. And there he is in the background. You can see him actually coming closer and closer to them. Only 4.7 seconds adrift from the leaders after that mistake he made.
He's making up a lot of time.
Yes, that is. As Keyboard steps on the Ferrari. Almost
so close.
Two, but yeah, they left each other a fair amount of space. Good clean racing.
Grosjean is under a lot of pressure right now by Keyboard. But as they keep fighting, Galileo is just catching up. You can already see he's gaining a lot of time on these two.
Yeah,
gonna
Keyboard is
go-
definitely not letting him off the hook. He's keeping him consistently under pressure. He's just waiting for him to make a mistake, and it's so easy to make a mistake in Australia, man. Takes a lot of concentration, consistent concentration. He's pushing and pushing and pushing. Is he going for the gap? No, it's really close to him. He's going for it. Is he going to go for it? He's going to the inside.
I think he should have this onto the
Late on
inside.
brakes.
Oh, not
No,
enough yet.
Grosjean's just better on the brakes.
Down the field, I'm seeing Radius on the back of Flesh. He might make a move now.
As Giovanni Garias picks up a 3-second penalty.
Oh, and Flesh Ripper's gonna attack into the inside again. Oh, they don't touch. That was good by these two here.
Great racing all around.
That could have been a pretty big incident for Flush if he would have tapped his wheel there. But he'll have his chance to attack him again, and Futuristic on the back of Heat now, looking for that 4th position, as Galileo again gained 1 second a lap right now to the 1st and 2nd place.
Yes, we have Bowman all the close to Fewbar as well, trying to come back into the race after that massive accident in the beginning where he lost his wing.
Their Hammer picking up fastest lap with 24.6, I believe that was, or 1 on the hards. Fewbar defending the straight on the inside. Bowman should get the move done here.
Yeah, the gap from Galileo now to P1 is only 3.6 seconds. He's caught them with almost a second in the last lap and a half. So he's definitely catching
Oh,
up, man. You
I
can
think
see them down the road.
We're about to see a 3-man battle here for 4th. It's
I see
Dragon, Future, and Heat. Futuristic will have the move, I think, on Heat right now. But
Okay,
he will
around
have
the
the
outside.
inside.
Nicely done. Motocrosser all the way down in P14 after that mistake he made while running away in the front. I think he was leading about 2 seconds, and he just made a mistake. And yeah, now he's back down in 14th place. Just shows you one mistake put you that far down the grid, so close. The guys are on pace. This is what we wanted for the new season. This was our whole goal for each and every tier. Try and get the pace in the different tiers more or less the same and closer to each other to see this type of racing. And I must say, so far it's looking good for tier 3. It's been paying off.
Oh, and someone's off a bit onto the grass. That was Dragon. That could have been nasty, but luckily he kept it straight. But yeah, you're all right. The pace on the tiers have been pretty good so far. A lot of close battles. More to come tomorrow. And is it Friday now for tier 1, or is it still Saturday?
Tier 2 tomorrow evening at also same time 7 CEST, and then of course the big boys on Saturday at 6:30 CEST, if I'm not mistaken.
Keyboard
the
picks up
main race
another
of-
time penalty. That's 6 seconds worth. I know Galileo also has 6 seconds. I've been keeping track in my head. So Grosjean right now, he's looking in a pretty good position. I don't think he has any penalties. So if he just keeps it up right now, he still wins the race, even if he gets overtaken right now. So
Yeah.
just have to see what happens. The final 10 laps of the first race here. Right now, it's looking all towards the Ferrari of Grosjean.
Yeah, solid performance by him so far. He's coped well under pressure. He was under fire for a couple of laps by Keyboard, but Keyboard's still hanging in there. He's definitely not letting him off the hook. He's keeping a close eye on him. I think he's probably just trying to recharge his battery, as his battery is on. Oh, he's only got 13%, so he doesn't have much left actually. Where
Oh, and-
Grosjean's got 50% left, so
He
it shows you Grosjean's actually saving more than him.
Heat losing out a lot of time on Futuristic, and I think this is allowing Dragon to catch right up to him. Dragon looking for the move. I think he's gonna have this. I think he's kind of struggling a bit right now. He's losing out a lot of time, almost 2 seconds worth to Future, and Dragon definitely has what it takes to get past him right now. He should get the move done here. Yep. have to be careful because Eversnacks is looking not too bad right behind them as well. Already making up a lot of time. I wonder what happened because he's losing out a lot of time right now.
Yeah, maybe there was some contact somewhere with someone.
Up the field, looks like Keyboard is still behind, putting in pressure for Grosjean, but it's not enough right now to make a move. I'm not sure if the penalty is influencing that decision not to go full on try-hard mode to get past him, but he does know that Galileo's coming up soon as well, so maybe he knows that he also has 6 seconds, so that's maybe his main concern now, is just keeping Galileo behind them.
Yeah.
We'll have to see as the gaps are starting to fill up now. 9 more laps to go.
It's pretty much settled down at the moment. So Keyboard seems like coming ever so close in the third sector, and then it kind of Grosjean pulls away from him slightly in the first sector. So always Keyboard locks up. Both these guys got 10 more laps left on the hards, so they can't push too hard. Otherwise, they're gonna have some issues towards the end. But it's definitely you'll get to the end, obviously. But I mean, they must be careful. Galileo is only 1.8 seconds adrift from them, and he's on similar tires, so we can still see a three-way fight for the win here today, man.
Do you see Fleshover on 20 lap old softs?
Yeah, no, this game's so broken.
He is on the softs. This is definitely not 20 laps. That's unfortunate to see from the game, but it's fine. He still behind Dragon. Maybe he's making up time again from whatever happened last lap. Oh, and I just saw 2 people get penalties. I don't know who the other person was. Galileo picks one that's 9 seconds. Oh, and that might allow Futuristic to steal a podium maybe if he makes up enough time here. This can confirm Keyboard second, but I didn't get to see whose name that was really quickly when Rad also got one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's where in the net. Let me have a look at the penalty situation and let you go.
The battle for 9th place right now is going to be Total Wizard and Korea's here. Total Wizard and AlphaTauri.
Okay,
Yes.
so Grosjean got no penalties. He's only got 2 warnings.
It's been a really good race by Grosjean for sure, especially. Oh my god, and Wizard takes too much curb and hits the wall. That's going to lose out a lot of time.
He's got 9 seconds of penalties. He's got 3
Ooh,
penalties.
so both of these drivers, Galileo and Keyboard, have 9. That means they're going to be fighting hard for that second position, and they might even bring Grosjean in the fight, hoping to make a big mistake for Grosjean, so Grosjean maybe can like spin or something. That's what I would be thinking, try to make him also involved in the fight so he makes a big mistake as well. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be an interesting final few laps as they're actually all close together now.
Futuristic's only got 2 penalties, so he's on 6 seconds. So if he can come within 6 seconds from Galileo, which I highly doubt he can, because he's already lost almost 1.5 seconds in the last lap and a half. But look at Galileo, he's right up there. It's only 7 tenths behind Keyboard Magnussen. This is a fight on track, so whoever passes each other here will have P2.
Oh, he just picked up another one.
Oh, Galileo gets another 3-second penalty. Wow.
The penalties
I
are
just
hurting.
changed it as it happened.
That is, you know, honestly, we might see Dragon pick up the podium, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Like, that's going to be crazy. I know we've definitely seen some big jumps in the past in Tier 3 with people coming in from, like, P9 to P3. I believe it was, like, no frets that one race.
Apparently, I've been announcing Galileo wrong. I got a smack against the head from behind. It's Galileo. Apologies. So, Galileo in P3. Alright, so Ocean Chief's got the big pen and Joel's got the big pen. Okay, you two sort that out under each other while we concentrate on the big race.
Yep, these drivers
Pretty exciting race so far, I must say. And look at this 3-way battle for the win, man, on track though. I know there's penalties involved, but this is what we want to see, man. We want to see battles like this in the last couple of laps for the win of a race. And it's so far looking really, really good as Flash Rover picks up another 3-second penalty. So he's also collected quite a couple.
I gotta say, it's been very impressive to see Flash Rover do 26 laps of softs, even though we're only on lap 23. So it's crazy.
For sure.
Futuristic picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. I think Dragon definitely is going to pick up a position there if it's on
Are we
track.
gonna see someone being disqualified on penalties? Do you think? I think it takes about 5 or 6. I had 4 last night. I was very close to that.
We'll just have to see. There's still 5 laps remaining for the top 3 at the moment, and Galileo is really close to picking up his 4th one, I believe, or no, his 5th one.
Icewind says you will get disqualified by lap 10, as Icewind has a weak spot for penalties, unfortunate. So yeah, I feel sorry for him and a couple of other guys. I mean, they're very, especially the track limits. It's so strict on Australia. I mean, there's some corners on the track that you don't even go off the track with all 4 wheels, and you get a warning for that.
And Galileo has a little mistake. That's going to cost him a wing
that
there.
Is so unfortunate. And damn.
Oh
I so hope
no.
that guy and we work for the podium. That
Okay.
is unfortunate.
If I'm right, if Dragon doesn't have any penalties or even just one, I think he takes 3rd place right now. If he does have some, he could potentially take it. I mean, we're about to see a lot of jumping around once we get past the finish line here, but that is a big mistake by Galileo, and now Keyboard is all the way on the back of Grosjean. Maybe that may invite him to overtake Grosjean now or something. Let's see. He has low ERS, and he's using the overtake as well, so he's not going to have a lot of power actually to use.
Yeah, so that is, I think Grosjean is in the best possible position to win this race. He's only 4 laps away. Keyboard Magnussen again putting him under huge pressure. He's gonna go for the move towards the inside. He's lunging and he's sending it. He's locking up and make it stick. No, he can't stick it into the inside. Grosjean doing a brilliant job by defending that P1 position. But I wonder if Grosjean's aware of all the penalties that Keyboard has been carrying with him.
I really hope he does.
Yeah, making all that high-risking moves and defending. If he knows he's got all those penalties, I guess he just wants to win it on track. But Grosjean, yeah, he's Keyboard, be careful. We don't want to see a crash now.
I think Keyboard might have this move here because he's really close, and he might attempt to go on the inside here. Will they? Let's see what happens. Will they risk it? Oh, he kind of does, but he picks up another time penalty because of it. He does get the move. I really think that was unnecessary. That might just put Futuristic now into that 3rd.
Damn, man. I would have rather just waited. I would not have taken that risk.
Like, I think even with Futuristic penalties, now that he's even closer, that might just allow him to pick up that 3rd while Dragon or Heat picks up the 2nd. We'll have to see as we're coming in to the final laps here. But maybe we'll see Grosjean overtake him on track again. This battle is not over, I think.
Yeah, but just to remind everybody, Keyboard Magnussen is on a damn keyboard. This is what he's doing. Unbelievable stuff. Just makes you think. Why spending all that money on a wheel if you can do this on keyboard? Amazing.
Gonna go down the grid as we're seeing Dragon attack Futuristic here. If he can get the move done, that would be really good for him. And we're seeing a Radios that's retiring on turn 2 here. I don't... Oh, it's a safety car! Oh my god! It's a safety car!
Uh-oh! 3 laps before the end. What?
Yeah, that's actually
I would
crazy.
not pick any of these guys. I will not put... What the hell? Are we gonna see our last lap sprint then?
I honestly, if you're not Grosjean, you have to pit. Like, if you're Keyboard or Galileo, you can probably get top 10 and a point from pitting and getting onto the softs. So I wouldn't pit if I was Grosjean, but...
Yeah, look, it's only going to be 2 laps, man. Track position is going to be very, very important. With all the penalties coming in play now, this is going to be really, really interesting. Who's going to take that P2 and 3?
Yeah.
Because Keyboard, I know, is going to damn a lot of penalties.
Oh, let's see what
Grosjean's
happens.
got none.
Let's see.
Let's see
Grosjean
what's
or
the point.
keyboard pits, and Grosjean will stay out. Galileo 100% is gonna pit. Yep, he has wing damage. Well,
I think
futuristic.
He's got a big gap behind him.
Futuristic does not pit. Dragon pits. Dragon, no! I wouldn't pit if I was him, unless I don't know how many penalties he has, but it's better be worth it for him.
Yeah. Position,
'Cause
especially so close to.
This puts
very,
Heat
very important.
in a very, like, a high chance of picking up that second place now, and even Eversnacks for third. And let's see what happens. We're coming into the. I think we're only gonna have one lap to go until the safety car restarts.
I would not have put it, man. To be honest, I would not.
Yeah, I mean,
it's.
I can
gonna be
see,
a 1 or 2 laps front, either one.
like, you can see, you can see Keyboard's position. He's in fifth. I think it's worth it for him just to pick up that point. I think right now the Hammer has the fastest lap on hards, so it's guaranteed fastest lap if you switch to the softer tire here. And
Yes.
you know, I believe a lot of people have penalties that we just haven't been seeing. So we'll just have to see what happens in 2 laps now. Wow, but this is crazy. Final lap safety car, the first one
I
of the
really don't
night.
know. Are we gonna see a 2 lap sprint or a 1 lap sprint?
Oh, I just realized that put Crimson into 8th.
It goes in next lap. Oh, it's in. It's in this
Wow,
lap.
yeah, it's not
So
even
we
a
have
full,
2 lap.
not even
I'm
a full
asking
lap.
me, is that really what to go tires for only 2 laps?
I'm
It's
excited
not
to
that
see
big
this.
Impact, man. Come.
I will say one thing. One, who is Weberg? And 2, if Grosjean gets hit, I'm going to feel really bad, honestly. I really hope Grosjean can... Oh, Fubar, he is getting past the safety car. This is what happened with me last night in Philo. We couldn't get past the safety car, otherwise, or I got disqualified at least. I don't know what he's doing here.
Ooh, a 5-second penalty.
With
He 7th. He came up nicely through the grid after that mistake early in the race. Here we go.
let's
We're
see what
off
happens.
With the Ferrari early on the power, and he goes. Oh, he loses slight traction. What's up with the lap car down the road?
there's a lapped car. That's what you're supposed to do, I guess, now, is make sure not to get past. But he will be ghosted, hopefully, so... There's that, and it looks like we're coming into turn 1 pretty nicely. Keyboard into 3rd place, so yeah, he's already making up quite a bit of positions there from the restart. Galileo, though, in 6th.
I was thinking what happened there. Alpha glitching into the Merc.
Oh, Crimson is losing out on positions. He's still on those hards. That could be a reason why, but he's now back into 9th place. And he goes a little bit wide, and there he goes. He loses 10th, and behind him is Futuristic looking. Oh, that's Eversnacks into the wall. There won't be any virtual safety car this time, as we're coming into the final lap soon. This is it. Dario getting past Grosjean, hopefully not impeding him. Galileo picks up another penalty. He's in 4th. We can definitely see him drop down to 8th or 9th after the finish line here. Magnussen on the back. Grosjean, Magnussen looking for that fastest lap. Oh, Dario, he must... What is going on here? They got to be careful with the blue flags. They're going inside. Oh, no. This is... Oh, Futuristic retires out of the left-hander. That's... Oh, and Galileo goes wide. This is insanity going on right now in the final laps. Everyone is risking it for the biscuit right now. Grosjean, this has to keep it still. No more mistakes for this final lap. And you got this race win. Heat will pick up that 2nd place, and Koreas will pick up 3rd, I believe, if everything is right in the penalties at least. We'll have to see in one more lap here. You hate to see Futuristic go down, though. He had a really good fight. Total Wizard picks up the fastest lap, but he's in 11th. So if Keyboard wants that 1 extra point, you'll have to do it now. Otherwise, Total Wizard will pick it up. What is going on right now? This is crazy.
Keyboard Magnussen desperately trying to get a lead in the front.
Oh wow, what a move as the overtaken Dragon. So much is going on right now. Can Dragon reclaim the position? Hopefully he doesn't, because he knows Galileo has 15 seconds worth of penalties, but we'll see what happens here. Korea's looking for that podium position. Hopefully he knows the penalty situation as well, and these 2 drivers are going side by side. Galileo loses the position now. Their Hammer not looking too bad either. He'll pick up definitely a couple positions once we cross the line here, and Dragon looking to get over the move done on Koreas here. Wow. what a fight we're seeing right now, and we're coming into the end right now. Keyboard Magnuson. Oh, Galileo picks up another penalty. That's like 18 seconds worth. Oh my god, and
Yeah,
Keyboard.
and Magnuson crosses the line and wins the Australian Grand Prix for Tier 3.
Not really though,
Takes
because
the
Grosjean.
lead in- Oh, he's obviously not. No, Grosjean takes the lead in the championship with
Oh,
the
the
penalties.
hammer! Wow!
Hammer,
He jumped up
P2,
so
wow.
much. He's definitely gonna be happy about that. Wow.
Wow, and even hit in P3, man.
Yeah, he in
He had a
P3.
brilliant race so far. Wow, what a result
Wow.
for these guys.
Their hammer
I think they
definitely.
definitely need, man. A huge confidence boost for these guys. Brilliant.
That is
absolutely
crazy.
brilliant.
That's
What a
definitely-
race, man.
Hammer's first podium, I believe, yes, and he picked up second place. That is an amazing job to keep it clean.
Absolutely correct. It's his first podium, and I almost think it's his first as well. But
And
what a race! Like always, Tier 3 has delivered.
this is
what a-
Grosjean's first win as well, right? I believe, unless
So,
I feel like he won before, but he may have just gotten a podium. But congrats to Grosjean. I mean, you kept it clean. That's what we like to see here. The hammer as well, keeping it
I
clean.
think, so many guys that deserve drive of the day. A lot of them.
In my opinion, it has to be Grosjean. Like, I mean, you're on the hards, you're under
Obviously.
pressure. I mean, let's see what the game
Yes.
says. I'm interested to see.
Chat, guys. What do you think? The drive of the day. We personally think it's Grosjean. He's done a brilliant job in the front,
The game is just
defending
gonna.
and keeping clean no penalties. And he's done a great job.
I bet the game's gonna say their hammer because he's gained the most positions. Let's see. When third bar crosses the line here. Oh, and he spins in style. Let's see. The game.
Famous.
What will the game say? Yep, their hammer. With the moves.
Ever they surely deserves that one in game for
Yep.
that position.
He started all in the
Oh.
back and then is in second. What a move by him. And there you go. You can see the emotes paying off right there. Pay to win. With the podium pass.
What a race, man.
What a race.
Something nobody saw coming. Not this result. Brilliant. What a season.
You can look at the
opener. This
penalties here.
blows
Look at that. 19 seconds by
wide,
Crimson.
wide. Oh,
That
is
is-
a lot. Of
18 by
Look at this
Galileo.
what the hell?
Yeah, guys, this is a lot of penalties, but Grosjean did not pick any. Total Wizard did not pick any, so congrats to those two drivers. I mean, that's crazy to do on this track for sure. And let's go over the incidents list just for the FIA so they can see anything they might need help with. A lot of warnings. And oh wow, I just saw a lot of 5-second penalties at lap 27 when the safety car came out. Yeah, so 6 people got collision penalties. I wonder if those were mistakes or not. We'll have to see. But wow, what a race. We're going to get underway with the interviews in just a second. Okay, we are in the interview room. Let's see who we can bring. Obviously, hopefully Grosjean is in here. Which I honestly don't see him right now, but when PR, you ready? Wimpy?
Yeah, sorry. Having
Okay.
issues.
That's good. I'll bring him up.
Um,
I'm gonna bring their hammer up since Grosjean ain't in here yet. Their hammer.
Hello.
Hello, man. Congrats on your first podium,
Oh.
and what a way to get it. P2. How are you feeling?
Well, I felt at first like the whole world was against me because my qualifying was bad. I invalidated my good laps. Because I felt I had like the pace for at least top 5. And then the race was okay until the virtual safety car. Because the delta was really weird. It was positive for me all the time, and just before it went, it suddenly went to 110 negative, so I had to get a drive-through. I think half the field did. And then after that, I was just pushing non-stop the whole race. Like, I screwed tire saving. I was just flat out, every lap was a qualifying lap. And then when the safety car came, I knew there was a chance, but that I would get second. Yeah, insanely happy.
Yeah, I mean,
After that race, it's really a surprise.
a lot of crazy stuff happened. A lot of penalties along the grid as well.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it was just so insane. Like the moment I got the pit stop and I got the hards, I was like, yeah, I only have one shot and that pushing maximum every lap.
You definitely did. I saw you had the fastest lap on hards for quite a bit until the safety car came out.
Yeah, and the people with the softs came. Yeah, because like I said, I knew I had the pace for at least top 5, but it was all going wrong. And then in the end, I think the safety car definitely saved me, because otherwise I would maybe get 10th or 9th on penalties. But now, yeah, I could move up quite a bit. So I think I was P7 across the line, and I suddenly saw P2 on my dash, and I was like, what? How is this possible?
Did you have any idea?
No, I did know there were some penalties ahead, because I was asking the engineer how much penalties, and I knew Crimson had quite a few, and I knew Total Wizard had quite a few. So I knew I would move up at least 1 or 2 spots, but that I would be second, that no,
Yeah,
never.
Very, very big congrats there to you, man. That is a huge achievement. Something I'm
Thank you,
still
man.
dreaming of. Brilliantly done. What a
Thank
race,
you.
though.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good luck next week, man.
Yeah, thanks. Goodbye, guys.
See you.
Bye bye. All right, let's get a. Can we get Flash Rover in here?
West River, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, where do you want to go? Okay. Hi. Hi,
Sorry.
hi, Flesh. Are you here?
Hey, Flash, how are you, man?
Hello, guys.
So, what a race.
That was quite the crazy one. Jesus Christ.
Tell us
I'm
about your P19 to P5 adventure.
Yeah, I'm still sweating from it. Thing is, I would have qualified P4 or 5, I think, but I have this weird, crazy lag on my computer right now. It's still doing it. My screen keeps black screening like every 30 seconds to a minute or something like that.
An update from your
For
crew chief during the race saying that you get this intermittent black screens.
Yeah, all the time. So every time I get a black screen, I have to pause the game and let the AI take over. So that happened last turn on my qualifying lap. So I ended up P19. And then I just went from there. Ocean kept all credit to him, because he kept me from tilting. Because I was so mad over my
Yeah.
PC,
Sound
screwing
familiar?
everything up. And then, it's the first race without any assists, so I kept spinning as well out of turns. And I had a really bad moment when I let like 5 or 6 people by because I did 360. But in the end, no penalties, and that's what got me to P5, I guess.
Well, man, you did really good for that achievement as well, considering that you did no assists and you had that bug. So, congrats.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm really happy about that, actually. I was really pissed until like the second half of the race.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't crew chief you tonight, man.
That's
Nope.
fine.
But
Well,
yeah, very, very well done, man. Under the circumstances and the pace of all the guys out there today was so close to each other.
yeah, the
We
grid's
absolutely.
really
I'm
competitive.
sure. I'm sure the grandstands could say the same thing. It was a really exciting race. Lots of action going on. No, out of the cupboard, dirty driving and stuff. It was all just racing incidents here and there. Some minor problems, but all around, I think it was a great race, man. Especially from you. So well done.
Thank you, guys.
Well,
Appreciate it.
hopefully we can see the same from you next week.
Hopefully.
All right.
I'll see you then.
All right.
Alright,
Okay.
your call. Bring them in.
Let's bring race winner and driver of the day, Grosjean.
Yeah, boy.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
So,
Very
what's your first
congratulations on the
reaction?
win, firstly.
Thank you.
Yep. How do you feel about winning?
It's obviously very nice. My first win. It's nice to have some redemption. I bottled a few chances last season, and it's a very nice start to the season. So things are looking good.
Yeah. So, mid race, do you know about the penalties? Like,
Yeah, I saw that everyone around me had like 9 seconds more. So when the safety car came, I just stayed out
yeah,
and just let them pass to try and avoid having a crash.
you
Yeah.
defended really well too, even like knowing the fact that you could let him pass. So that's really good to see.
There was a scary moment that I thought for a minute you are not aware of any penalties from keyboard because he consistently put you under so much pressure. You just kept your head cool, and at some point he tried to send it on you on the inside, and you made it stick around the outside and took the P1 position back. And it was on that moment that made me think, are you actually aware of all the penalties this guy's carrying? Why would you take that risk? Um, can you explain that to us?
It's very difficult to explain, but I knew that he had the penalties, but I always want to, win on track. It's a lot more fun that way, and I feel a lot more confident on the outside. So that's why if you see, I try to defend on the outside. I don't know why, but it just works most of the time.
Yeah.
And I know that keyboard isn't a dangerous driver, so I knew I could count on him to not just plow me into the dirt.
Absolutely stunning words from you towards Keyboard Magnuson. He's definitely one of those. We've complimented him almost straight to the whole race, being on a keyboard, having to drive so damn well
Yeah.
and keep it clean. Yeah, but let's
I
get him
don't
in
know
here
how
while
they
you're in
do
here.
that.
Let's get him in here. Sorry to interrupt you guys, Mr. Keyboard Magnuson.
Keyboard Mac.
Oh, this is Crimsonium. Sorry, I pulled in the wrong one. But anyway, how are you, sir?
So
You guys with all the different names in Discord, you're confusing me. Sorry, we were under the influence. It's Keyboard Magnuson. But while you're here, tell us about your incident in the start, man. What happened there?
So I just the whole race, including the qualifying, was just an incident.
Okay.
I don't know. So at the start, my first lap, instantly crashed into the wall. Then I got back to the pit lane, just thinking, yeah, well, happens sometimes. You know, that corner just took you out so many times in your career. So don't know. Don't worry about that. So and then the second lap, I just again caught oversteer and just crashed into the wall again, and then I couldn't do anything about it. And yeah, well, at the start of the race, I started 16th or 17th. I can't remember which position, and I just started, and I really got a good start, like a rocket start. Just overtook 3 guys at the start, and yeah, well, it worked perfectly fine. So I have kept myself out of trouble so far, I know. And then just Dragon came and don't I think he got understeer and just crashed me out, and then I was at the back of the race all the time. So well, and I think there was the safety car situation. I don't have done anything, but I got don't know. I think in uh, 2 5-second penalties or something like that, and yeah, well, have to report that again, but have to also look into that again. But I don't know, and then yeah, well, was the race completely over? But
All right.
you know,
Well, do you think you can make a comeback in Bahrain next week? Can we see a
no.
stronger performance from you?
So every season we got so far, every time I was bad in the first 2 or 3 races. It's every time. It's in my career mode. It's driving with friends, something like that. It's like here in the league. It's every time that my first 2 or 3 races are really bad. So I don't know. I don't know what's there. So, but I think the season's long, so I think there will definitely come a few things up for me. I hope so.
Well, Grosjean, what can you tell the defending champion from last season? You obviously now the championship leader for Tier 3 after the first race. You're gonna take the fight to him till the very end.
Yeah, I hope so at least. We had some very nice moments last season when we were racing hard, so I hope we can still do that. That's what we're here for. We're here to race, obviously
First
to
win,
win
right?
as well, but the racing is the most important thing.
It's your first win, right?
Yeah.
Win, right? Oh, congrats, mate.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the winner's side.
Yeah.
Dominant performance today by Grosjean. He drove an absolute stunning race today. And so did all the other guys as well. We had a very nice and exciting race. If you guys go and watch it back later on, it was a really, really nice race. Some unfortunate errors from some of the drivers, but in general, it was a really, really good race. So,
I
um,
really like
from
to
my
drive
side,
in Monaco again.
oh, Monaco, not now, thank you. Van,
Just
anything
got a
from your side, man?
Oh no. It was just I'm still recovering from that race. It was so intense.
I just wanted to say I'm really attempted to drive in Monaco, but because I think I'm really, really fast there. Just to say that. Just to cut in there.
I'll remember that when we get to Monaco.
Complete out of context, so.
Right, well, that's all from my side. Van
Yeah.
Beeks, nothing left for you guys. We'll see you back in Bahrain and keep up the good racing, guys. And once again, congratulations. And obviously, Grosjean takes driver of the day today.
From me too.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats to Grosjean.
All right, we'll move you
Okay,
guys
see you
now.
later.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, goodbye.
All right, let's bring in Futuristic for the last one, I guess.
And you want to speak to Mozzie. Mozzie is also left. I don't know if you want to get into it. Let's just grab him. But what do you think?
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
I'll leave it to you, Van.
So, Mozzie, what happened?
Yeah, it's so that's one of the interesting GPs. You know, I had decent pace in the qualifying. I was surprised by P5, P6 I qualified. Yeah, I tried to catch the pack in the first couple of laps, but yeah, then I had a little mistake by myself, and my end plate gone. Yeah, so I had to pit, and then yeah, all went down. So yeah, it was after lap 10 or something. It was really bad. I tried to catch the back. Was P15, P14, battled around with Bowman and Dragon, with Dao, and yeah, that's my view.
So, do you think you can recover in Bahrain maybe with your teammate?
I think I'm the faster one in these hot GPs, you know, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, from our team side. Let's see what my times, which times I can drive, and yeah, have to see what's the future thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Futuristic. So you retired, I believe, right? Like you, DNF.
Yeah, the safety car restart.
So what happened?
I got dirty air from a Red Bull, and in the fast chicane, and then just lost it.
You were doing really good. You know, like I was keeping an eye on you. You're definitely battling a lot, and I think you definitely could have potentially picked up the podium there.
Yeah, I guess it was just the tire wear situation. It was just so high, and then yeah, a bit frustrating, but it's always next week.
Yep. Are you ready for Bahrain?
Not quite. I actually hate that track,
Yep.
especially the uphill right-hander.
Yep.
So I'm not even sure if I will make it, but we'll try.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. We're just gonna move you back in. We'll see you guys next week in Bahrain.
Yeah, see you. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That's it for Tier 3. Tomorrow you can see Tier 2. I've been Van Beats and Wimpy. Wimpy.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get everything sorted out with the audio by next week. Hopefully. So sorry about that.
Right. We are in the first week of the new season, so everything it's a new streaming package like everybody has seen. So we're working on some stuff. So let's just bear with us. We will try and make it as comfortable as always for you guys, and as most pleasure to look at and enjoyable. So sit back, relax, like we always say, and enjoy the show right here on EGL.
All right. We'll see you guys.